Ah, here's my song. This is a good song.
Mm-hmm.
I've been overserved once or twice with this song.
Have you now?
You should see me do my little Irish jig to this thing.
Let's do it.
I fall off the bar stool with
I
this.
know I had to do a
with
last
this
minute
Irish
change
jig.
today. I realized I didn't have green on.
She's wearing
Got my green going.
she's wearing like an emerald green.
Yes.
Yes.
It counts.
With the red
Yeah, it's
hair.
all falling out.
With the
I'm
red
having a
hair,
hot
you
mess
look like
this
you're in the
morning.
Emerald City.
I'm trying, man.
That is Kathy Helbig, the dulcet tones of Kathy Helbig. Nothing is on the market. What's going on
Nothing
here?
is on the market. Yes, I think I did some stats yesterday, and there's 100 and a little over 1,000 houses on the market active in like Jefferson, Lincoln, St. Charles, like the surrounding area.
Mhm.
But there's already almost 800 homes under contract. So think about that. Very little bit, that's all stuff that sat for a while. It's like we can't even, and we only have like 700 new ones coming on.
Mhm.
So we have half, we just went under contract with half the amount of inventory this week is what's happened. So we're just,
So what do you think this interest rate hike's going to do? Is that going to sort
well,
of tamp down the
that's
buyers?
the big story. I've had everybody reaching out yesterday about, I heard that the Fed's raising the rates. And that doesn't necessarily correlate to mortgage rates. A lot of people hear
Right.
Fed raise the rates, but that can be more tied into short-term rates like credit cards,
Right.
car loans, things like that. So yes, it can move it up. Doesn't necessarily mean it will. We did see a little rise yesterday, but with inflation and all that going
Right.
on, we
Yeah.
don't know that it's going to really.
It's a really good point because mortgage rates have been going up for the last couple of weeks, regardless. of that.
Correct.
They're independent
Correct.
of this.
Correct.
and
And
then-
sometimes when the Feds raise the rate, mortgage rates actually went down.
Right.
So it's just it's
Right.
6 of one, half dozen.
And the inching up of the interest rates hasn't done anything to quell the buyers.
No, in actuality, it's been opposite, because now the threat of mortgage rates going up is pushing people into the market sooner. So February became very busy because
Right.
that's when they first started talking about rates going up. So everybody that were just kind of getting ready to mosey back in, maybe April and May, decided to get an early jump on it, and they're pulling out all the stops right now for a listing.
So-
So if you're thinking of selling, now is your time.
Okay,
I
so-
cannot stress it enough, brah.
Okay, so hold on a second though. But this, I'm sure a lot of people have, look, to get my house ready, oh my goodness, the Herculean task. I've got the kids' toys in the corner, and I got the kids this, and I mean, how much are you telling people to
First
get
of
the
all,
house ready?
We got people, so don't let that be
Right,
an excuse.
okay,
Second of all, it doesn't have to be perfect,
right,
but yes, it's still, whatever you can do to make it be show ready, you know, if you can do it,
right,
rather than wait 6 months, do it. Because you do want to create the most buyer urgency.
Sure.
You want to have people going, I know this thing is going to sell.
okay.
So there are going to be houses out there that take shortcuts and they're not going to sell. So I've seen it happen.
Mhm.
But I mean, you don't have to be perfect. If I were meeting you 2 years ago, we would be having a completely different conversation than what I'm having with sellers right now. It's like, just get it clean,
Right,
put the stuff away. If there's a door hanging off the hinge, fix it, and let's get it on the market.
right,
Pretty much.
yeah,
People, here's what's going on in the market right now. People are pulling off even more contingencies. I've just done several offers this week that had completely no inspections whatsoever, which as an agent I don't necessarily recommend. Got to asterisk that, but that's how they're heating up. It's like, you know what? Forget the whole I'm buying it as is and I'm doing inspections for informational purposes only. I'm just saying no inspections.
Yeah.
Period.
What's to stop somebody? Because you've mentioned this, and I'm hearing this out there. I'm going to bid X amount for the house up to X.
Escalations.
Right. What's to stop somebody's brother from all of a sudden making a fake offer for $5,000 under this person's highest offer?
Yep. I'm sure it happens.
Really?
I'm sure it happens. But the idea behind the escalation is that part of your language says you need to provide the proof of the other contract, although the names are redacted. So
I mean, you'd have to
Are
be
there
working with
unscrupulous
somebody
people out there? Yes.
with a pretty sketch person
Would
to
we
do
allow
that.
it? Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, you do ask for proof of contract. You could really investigate it if you wanted to as the buyer, which you
Right.
probably should.
Mm-hmm.
It should, your language should even include, and most people's don't, just from what I see and read, that it needs to be an arm's length transaction.
Mm.
Now that you threw out that it could be their brother.
Right.
type thing.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, because it definitely can be used to push up the offers.
Yeah.
And we're also seeing a lot of people put in their MLS remarks, we're not going to accept escalating offers, which I don't understand because I think that's not doing the sellers the best interest.
Right.
But that is definitely starting to be a trend right now. And then another trend that's happening, so I can give people out there some a leg up on the market. Our strategies for the last year or so have been put the house on the market before the weekend, allow showings all weekend, maybe we get our open house in that weekend, and then review offers after Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this year, people are going, I don't care what you say, I'm giving you an offer anyway, and you need to respond to it within 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
So that does put the pressure on the seller. It can work for you or it could backfire for you, just depends on who you're dealing with the seller.
Right.
But we are seeing agents not abide by or adhere to the instructions.
Right.
Get their offers in ahead of time, and some of the sellers are going for it.
Yeah.
So at this point, don't wait. If you're seeing those instructions,
Yeah.
get in the house. Don't think, oh, I've got till Monday to put my offer in. You better get your offer in front and center, and if they decide to wait, they wait. But if they don't, and you waited to put your offer in, then you lost your chance.
My friend who just sold the house with these guys, I think they were going to start taking offers on Wednesday, and
Yeah.
like Saturday night,
Yes.
they were getting knocks on the door. Hey, can we come see your house?
Yeah.
They were having dinner. They're like, no,
Yeah.
wait till Monday.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, everybody's desperate right now. So.
Yeah. Holy mackerel.
And then there's a real quick thing for buyers too. Everybody's losing to cash offers or non-contingent offers. There's a product that's in St. Louis now, USA Mortgage just brought out, that is like a cash equivalent for the buyer. So some of our people can have the mortgage company basically puts the money up for you. So you can go in as a cash buyer, because with this program that you can opt into, you got to meet certain criteria: 680 credit score, 10% down, conventional loans only. But they will back you to go in with a cash offer, and then if for some reason you can't close, then they've got the loan.
Well, that's why you call Kathy Helbig, right? That's what I learned today.
Trying to bring people options.
There you go. Get your house in the market.
Yes.
All right, I got to go.
Yes, you do.
314-276-SOLD, 314-276-SOLD, or KathyHelbiggroup.com. Good stuff as always. And you look fantastic.
Thank you.
Yeah.